What is going on, guys? Sacoz back at it with another video, and in today's video there might be some noises going on in the background, which is extremely annoying because my neighbors have to do work exactly when I have time to record. But whatever, I'm still recording. If you guys can hear that while I'm talking, I'm very sorry for that. But in today's video I'm doing this beautiful season 9 thumbnail tutorial. I based it on this new thing that there is no shotgun. We don't have to carry shotgun anymore. There's people doing it with dual pistols. There's people replacing it with only drum guns. There's many ways to do this, but I just decided to do a no shotgun thumbnail based on season 9. You know, the neo tilted, the new skin. So we're just gonna do that, and I'm gonna teach you how to do that. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So if you guys want me to stream on Friday, tell me. I opened a new channel on my Discord server. Link in the description. It says talk. Down there it says stream ideas. So 2 people have put stream ideas there. So if you would like, or if you have a new stream idea, then make sure to hit it there. And also, it's my editor's birthday, but I'm still making him edit. I'm really sorry for that.
Why you bully me?
But his name is Nexa on Discord, so you can DM him some cute stuff for him to feel special about himself. But let's just get right into the video. Alrighty, boys. So what I did first is that I got this background. Let me just copy it from here. Alright, I got that background that is basically neo tilted. I bet you guys know that if you have played Fortnite even a little bit. And then I went over here to the adjustments thing, and then went here to gradients map. And then I picked this gradient over here. If you don't know what a gradient map is, these are the dark colors and these are the light colors. So basically for the dark colors, we have A71B38 and FC7286. If you guys want to copy those colors, so you guys can do this yourself, it doesn't really matter, it's over there. And also, I'm going to get this just for a second. Right over there, paste it there, and clip that over here. So I placed my skin, I think it's called Rooks or something. I have it, it's pretty nice. So I put it over there. It's a little bit pixelated, but it's a thumbnail, it's gonna be small. The quality of your images doesn't really matter in this, but it's there. So if you guys have watched any of my tutorials, you guys will realize that I like doing the basic stuff first, and then move on with all the lighting effects and all the effects in general. So next thing I did is I pressed T on the text and I typed no. I used Gotham Black. No, I believe I used Gotham Bold for this. So let me just put Gotham Bold. And then I used the color white. No shotgun. I put it kind of small like this. Then I duplicated the text. And then I put no shotgun. I'm sorry if that's not how you spell shotgun. And then let me just get this. Shotgun goes in the hex FCE220. You guys can copy that as well. Press here, Shift, Command G, so I can group them and it will be all together. Now I can resize them all at the same time. Made it kind of big at the point you can see it. And then, as I always do in my thumbnails, I put it in perspective. So I press Command or Control, and then I take the top one and then I just move it a little bit. Let me see if that's correct. Yeah, that's correct. And for shotgun, I did use a different version that's black, basically so you can focus more on shotgun rather than no. And as you can see, the no is extremely smaller as well. So I'm gonna do that as well. And after you're done with that, place it and then put it behind your skin. This will basically make it so that little part is hidden, and I just really like that effect. So no shotgun. Next thing I did was added lighting to the character and lighting in general. So I just made a new layer behind the skin and made a light source. Basically what this means is where the light is coming, right? Which most cases, if you're doing GFX and all of this stuff, in most cases it would be behind the character or person, right? It doesn't have to be always, but commonly used like that for adverts, for adverts, for banners, for thumbnails. It's usually at the back. It's just some GFX thing that a guy probably made a tutorial of and everyone else copied, but in this one really does look pretty nice. I put the opacity of this a little bit, and then I started working on the front rather than the back. Meaning that if we do this, right, the light source is coming from behind, then the shadows should be going for here. Now I'm sorry if I don't explain lighting as well, but I did do a full tutorial on it, so if you guys would like to check that out, it will be on my channel. It's called lighting effects tutorial or something like that. And then after you've done the shadow, you just want to put down the opacity for it to look nice. Something I do in a lot of my designs is I make a new layer, and then with a color, with a nice pinkish color, I'm just gonna grab the light one from here, grab this, put it over there, and then just click there and make sure it's like in a cool position. You clip that, and instead of putting it normal, you put it in screen, so like you can tell that there's a glow over there. I don't know if you guys could tell, but there is a glow there. It kind of gives it that like authentic glow that's not just white brush. And this actually could give a style, so you guys could do that. And then that's all I did for the inside part of the character. Now, as you can tell, right, when you're looking at something, like it's not just, it stops where he is, like there's actually light coming from behind him. If you take like a picture of you like behind the sun, some of the light of the sun will come and then it will show up on your shoulders and stuff. So basically, to simulate this effect, you want to take a brush, right, and you want to make it white, and then you want to make sure it is to the same opacity of the light behind. So this is at 78. Make sure you put this at 78 and then make it way smaller. And then just imagine where the light could go, right? So the light could potentially go over here and over here, right? Right over there. You could put the opacity down too for it to make it look nice. Right over there and over there as well. It could go over there, over here, over here. So just go placing points where the light could go through. Now the light could go all over here, for example, but it's not, of course, because there's a little, you know, limit. So right over there, maybe a little bit over here, like that. And just go imagining something to glow it with, right? And then you can just pull down the opacity if it doesn't look nice. That's totally normal to do. Just pull down the opacity, and as you can tell, there's some glow behind her, which makes it look a lot more realistic, of course. So now that you've done that, the next thing you have to do is add a glow to the text. This is something I really enjoy doing. So I make a new layer on the text. Make it usually the same size. You can resize it later. And then just click there. Resize it. And then instead of normal, put overlay. This makes a really cool text effect, which makes it focus on the text. And it's not only for thumbnails, it's for a lot of things. And it's not only for text, it's for a lot of things as well. If I wanted to make them focus on the face, then I would probably add a white brush with low hardness and in overlay mode. Maybe that's what I could do, or maybe in screen mode, any other color. It doesn't really matter. It's just an example, right? And then once you've done that, you may want to come back. I think I will. Maybe come back and change this color for it to make it look darker. So like the T can look a lot better. Or maybe make it a little bit more orange. Like over there or something. So you can actually see it, right? And then this would go in overlay. We could make it a lot bigger. So like you can see the glow, right? But maybe don't make it that, like that dark. Something around there. Which like it looks nice, but you could still tell that like they're two different colors, right? Then we are basically done with all the effects, like the lighting part, which has taken a little bit of time. And it will take a lot of time if you do this as a career. So now we're gonna do a little bit of CCs. What I always like to add is brightness and contrast. We're gonna put the brightness down and the contrast up. And we added a, let me see what else we added. We added a color balance to it. Let me just color balance right over here. Make it more red and more yellowish. Yeah, like that. So you can tell that with this CCs, it looks a lot better already. But now what you could do, and this is, you know, taking a step further, is you pressing on your top layer, clicking on your bottom layer, press Command G, then press Command J, Command E. This is all for duplicating it and then merging it. Then come here, select it all, and then press Command J again. So it's like as the same picture. It's not like the whole pictures again, it's just the picture. And then you can go here to filter, camera raw filter. Let it load, of course. Alright, now you want to mess up with this, and this is technically Lightroom, right? You could definitely just export the photo and bring it into Lightroom if you want, but Photoshop does have this, so we might as well just enjoy it while it lasts. So let's put the exposure a little bit up and the contrast a little bit down, a little bit up, I'm sorry. And then we want to put the highlights up, so like it contrasts a lot, and then put the shadows down. Put the whites up and the blacks down. And something I really like to mess with is right over here in the split toning, right? So what you want to do is you want to keep it over there on red, and then just put the saturation down, and it will bring a lot of pink, right, into it because it's red, and it will bring a lot of that in. But if you want to make it, I don't know, more greenish or something, you could for sure. You can make it like that. You could definitely do some great effects by coming against the colors, but I'm just gonna keep it like this and play with the saturation until I see it's nice. So this is the highlights. So all, you know, all the whites and all the stuff, it's gonna have a kind of red hue. But if you do this with the shadows, it's going to do the same thing. It's going to look a little bit more saturated. So don't overuse this, of course. And then you wanna mess up with the hues. I put the red saturation a little bit down and the pink down because every single thing makes it so it's kind of vibrant. So I just kind of balance to it by putting the saturation down, and the luminance, it can go up if you want. The same with magentas. And then with the hue, maybe you want to add some pinkish to the red so it looks kind of more pink, and to the magentas a little bit more like that. Right over there, you want to press OK. And you can see the amount of difference the camera raw filter does. It does an amazing difference. So I would definitely recommend you guys start using this if you haven't already. But it's an amazing tool to use for sure. Now you can just delete this group. But if you want to keep it for some reasons, if it's a PSD or maybe you're doing a template, just keep it over there. And this is the final result with all the color grading we've done and everything. Now what I wanted to teach you guys with this, right, is that you could do many things in the design. You can add many skins, you can add everything, but you do need to add some final effects like the lighting, the color grading, the camera raw filter for it to really look nice. Because if we just took off this, we took off this, and this will literally be the thumbnail, right? But then when you learn about lighting, when you learn about color grading, when you learn about everything else, it can definitely transform your life into something you never thought you would create. And this is when I really started getting good at it, when I started understanding lighting and color grading. So I will definitely recommend you guys do that. So guys, that has been all for this tutorial. Hope you enjoy this. Sorry for bringing you 2 Fortnite tutorials in a row. It's just really popping right now and people are, you know, doing videos about it. So if you're a designer, you may want to, you know, enjoy this season for getting Fortnite clients. So I'm just teaching you guys how to do all of this. So remember to drop a like if you enjoyed the video, subscribe if you want to see more content like this, and if you want any special content, then drop it down below so I can help you guys out. Without anything else to say, follow me on Twitter and Instagram at SacozYT, join my Discord server at bit.ly/SacozPollers, and you can watch me suck at Fortnite on twitch.tv/TrueSacos, and I am out. Peace.